Welcome to the Keeping Score video of the series. Now that you know about the different types of questions, in this video you will learn how points are added or subtracted during a youth Bible quiz match. To do this, we're going to follow along as 3 teams are competing at a quiz meet. Let's get started. Each toss-up question in a match is worth 20 points. A toss-up is a question that is read for all teams in a match. The first quizzer to leave their seat, called a jump, is recognized and given the opportunity to answer the question. If correct, write 20 in the block next to the quizzer's name under the question number. If no other bonus points are earned on this question, more on that later, add 20 to the running score for the team under that question number. If a toss-up is answered incorrectly, that is called an error. Write an X or an E in the appropriate block for that quizzer. Whenever a toss-up question is ruled incorrect, the quizzers on the other teams in the corresponding seats may attempt to answer the question as a bonus once the entirety of the question is read to them. If the answer to the bonus is ruled correct, write a B in the block next to that quizzer's name for that question. Write plus 10 in the bonus and penalty points row for that question. Add these 10 points to the running score for the team. If a quizzer's answer to the bonus question is ruled incorrect, simply write a dash in that box and carry forward the previous running score for the team. In addition to answering questions correctly, there are other ways to earn 10-point bonuses for your team. For example, when an individual quizzer answers 4 toss-up questions without committing any errors in a single game, they earn 10 points that count for their personal score as well for the team score. When this quiz out without error occurs, that quizzer is now out of the game. Instead of recording 20 points for the quizzer, write 30 points for that question. The bonus points add to the quizzer's personal score, so this is an easy way to remember that as you add across. Add 30 points to the running score for the team, 20 for the toss-up, and 10 for the quiz-out bonus points. Another way to earn 10 points is when 3 individuals on the same team correctly answer a toss-up question in a match. This is called a third-person bonus. After recording the 20 points for the quizzer, write plus 10 in the bonus and penalty points row for this question. Add 30 points to the running score for the team, 20 for the toss-up, and 10 for the third-person bonus. A team earns another 10 points bonus on questions when the 4th and 5th quizzers on the team correctly answer a toss-up question in the game. After recording the 20 points for the quizzer, as before, add 30 points to the running score for the team when those bonus points are awarded. As explained in more detail in the challenge, rebuttal, and appeal video, the captain of a team can challenge the ruling on a toss-up question. There are no penalty points for the first overruled challenge, but as we'll see later, that changes beginning with the second overruled challenge. That brings us to some sad news. There are several ways to lose points in a quiz match. One such way is to accumulate 5 or more errors as a team before question 16. Beginning with a team's 5th error, write -10 in the bonus and penalty points row for that question. Subtract 10 points from the running score for the team. Another way to lose 10 points is when a quizzer commits their 3rd and final error. This is called erring out or an error out. When this happens, the quizzer is now out of the game and these -10 points are counted in their personal score for the game. For example, if a quizzer answered 3 toss-up questions for 20 points each, but also made 3 errors for a -10 penalty, their personal score for the game is 50 points. After recording the error for the quizzer, write -10 in the box for that question. This deduction counts against the quizzer's personal score, so recording it in the box where the error occurs will make carrying it over easier as well. Subtract 10 points from the running score for the team. Yes, you heard it right. Beginning with question 16, every error in a toss-up question will incur a -10-point penalty. Keep in mind, this only applies to toss-up questions. There is still no penalty for missing a bonus question. If a team makes its 5th team error on or after question 16, do not subtract the additional 10 points. Subtract only 10 for that question. The same rule applies when a quizzer errors out on or after question 16. Again, do not subtract the additional 10 points. Subtract only 10 points for that question. There are some penalties that could actually cause your team to lose more than 10 points on a question. Each of these penalties are -10 points each, but they can be combined with other error points incurred on the same question. For example, a team loses 10 points for every team foul beginning with their second team foul, regardless of any other points gained or lost on that question. In this example, since the quizzer made an error on question 18 for -10 points and the team received its second team foul, write -20 in the bonus and penalty points section and subtract 20 points from the team's running score. If the top two teams are tied after 20 questions, single questions are asked until there's not a tie. Any points earned or lost during overtime do not count toward the team or anyone's personal score. Simply put a check mark in the box on bonus and penalty points row under the OT column to indicate the winner of the game. Now let's figure out how many points each quizzer earned towards his or her personal score in this game. Keep in mind that bonus questions do not count toward a quizzer's personal score, only points gained or lost when answering a toss-up question. Also, the penalty points for erring on questions 16 through 20 do not count against the quizzer's personal score. Each quizzer earns 20 points for each correct toss-up they answer. A quizzer adds 10 points to their personal score if they quiz out without making an error. That gives them the max score of 90 for the game. Quizzers lose 10 points from their personal score if they commit 3 errors in a game. Because of this, it is possible for a quizzer to earn -10 points in a game. And there you have it. In this video, you learned toss-up questions are worth 20 points to the team and a quizzer's personal score. Bonus questions are worth 10 points to just the team score. The team earns a 10-point bonus when 3, 4, and 5 different quizzers on the team answer a toss-up question correctly. The team loses 10 points beginning with the 5th team error before question 16. The team loses 10 points for all errors beginning with question 16. Lose 10 points when a quizzer makes 3 errors. This also counts against the quizzer's personal score. Points earned or lost during overtime do not affect the team or personal scores. We hope that you found this video useful as you participate or lead your Youth Bible Quiz program.